Hey, welcome back to Tammy's Beauty Tutorials, and today we are going to go back to the movie Icon Inspired Looks. You know, it's been a hectic like a couple of weeks. My niece was in town and so couldn't film the movie looks that week, and then last week I worked all week you know, to kind of make up for, you know, taking off. So I am back, ready to film. I'm super excited to do this look. I got my hair already curled, you know, I do have a top on. I'm not sitting up here with nothing on. We just wanted to point that out. I know that it could look that way, but no, I promise. Anyway, so we are going to do Christine from Phantom of the Opera, which is a movie, but also a wonderful musical by Sir Lord Andrew Webber. And then in the movie, let me pull up the name of the actress before I say it wrong. You know, Emmy. And I'm not gonna say all the actresses' names that's played her on Broadway, because that would be ridiculous, because she's been played by a ton of people. You know, there's just so many. And I've seen the movie, and I've seen it on stage at the Music Hall in Kansas City, and it is such a beautiful, sorry, my phone is ringing. Such a beautiful story, musical. Oh my gosh, I absolutely, Emmy Rossum, I think that's how you say it, and she did such a good job. But I actually did not like the movie, but I think she's beautiful in it. Like, she looks beautiful, like, oh, amazing. I start prepping my face. Once again, I'm talking more than I'm getting my face ready. You know, I'm chatty. But anyway, she's beautiful in it, and I love her look in it, and you know, she just looks so good. And I just love how they did it. But you know, really, I think really Phantom needs to be seen on stage. I don't think that the movie does it justice, because when I saw the movie, I was like, oh, I mean, it was good, and it was like, the costuming and everything was good, and she looked beautiful, and she sings good. She has a beautiful voice. But I think that really, it's one of those things that it's like, some musicals are just meant to be seen on stage, and I think Phantom is one of those things, because the set and everything and the costuming, it just comes alive on stage. It's like the experience of it being seen live is just amazing. And if you haven't seen it live, once theaters open, you should go see it live. Like, you were missing out on a wonderful show, and that's probably why it has done so well live, because it's amazing. You know, a lot of his shows have done amazing. I mean, I think he's had some of the longest running stage shows. Cats, Phantom. I mean, truly. You know, just saying. But anyway, pretty good. But Christine, back to the character. she's just beautiful. Like, she's beautiful, and you know, Phantom kind of gets obsessed with her. This is the whole gist of the story, and he is teaching her, and if I remember right, she calls him her angel of music, and that he's teaching her how to sing and become better, because at the beginning she is just like a chorus girl in the background, and he is giving her lessons, and he becomes like obsessed with her. And it's like just this, you know, it's a dark story. And then he kidnaps her and takes her down into the catacombs of the theater, of the opera house, if you haven't seen it. And anyway, that's kind of, and she falls in love with another, so it's kind of a triangle, and then they have to go save her. Anyway, not giving it all of the rest of the way. And obviously it's a musical, so there's a lot of singing in it. And it's actually not a lot of talking. It's almost like a rock opera, really. So, if you don't like the singing, it's probably not the show for you, because it's no talking in it. It's all singing. But there is a ton, but it's really good if you do, you know, like that kind of thing. So that's kind of the gist. Now, let's talk, I don't know what to say about the movie or the musical. I think I covered it. Yeah. But, oh my gosh. So how has everybody been doing? I have been so busy at work. Like I said, I worked pretty much all week last week, Monday through Sunday. So that was crazy. It was, yeah. Today's Monday, and this is my first day off I've had. And I've also I did 3 lives on top of that. So that was fun. You know, so that was awesome. Actually, did I do another? I can't even remember. Yeah, you know, I think I was also a little sleep deprived. You know, it happens. You know. But I finally caught up on sleep, and I'm good. And I'm off tomorrow too. So 2 days off in a row. Who am I? I'm so going to be so refreshed on Wednesday when I go back to work. I'll be now like a new person. Because I changed my schedule at work. And so I'm getting everybody caught up that was pre-booked. So that way I can was switching my schedule around. So that's kind of why I had to work so much. And also to get caught up from taking so much time off since my niece was in town. Oh, and then I got this new foundation from Makeup Revolution. And got it at Target, which I was super excited that Makeup Revolution's at Target now. You know, I knew that they were going to be at, like, Ulta's were coming to Target. So excited. So excited. But I feel like that's going to be bad for me, because there's a Target really close to my house. You know, and we all know I have a makeup problem. I mean, let's face it. I have a severe makeup problem. I mean, that's kind of why we're here, right? fully aware I have issues, makeup issues. But whatever. Anyways. Oh my gosh, it's a funny story. So my kids, they are with their dad. We're sharing custody now. And he got a new dog, and it's a puppy. And so they are at his house, and our dog is my dog, and the kids' dog she is so well behaved. Like, she is super easy. And you know how puppies are, like, you know, they're puppies. It's like having a toddler. And the kids are not used to that. Like, they just don't know how good Brownie is, because they just don't know what it's like having a puppy, because they didn't have that experience. Because when we got Brownie, she was from the shelter, and so she was already a year old when we got her, so they never experienced that puppy face. And so Ace, he's a German Shepherd puppy, and he's like only 6 months old. And so he is into everything and chewing, and so they're at his house for school, and while they were watching him, he chewed up some furniture, tracked in some mud, chewed up some shoes. And they text me and they're like, Ace is so much harder than Brownie. Brownie's a better dog. And I was like, well, Ace is a puppy. You know, he probably will grow out of it. You know, because during the day, all Brownie does is sleep on the couch. You know? So, it's pretty, I thought it was funny. I don't think they found it as funny as I did. I was trying not to. I mean, it's probably bad I'm laughing, but it was funny. I found enjoyment in it. Anyway, so they felt so bad that the dog trashed his house that they did all these chores to make it up to me. And so they cleaned the bathroom, they did a bunch of laundry, they did the dishes, and I'm like, hey, at least you got a clean house out of it. Oh, it's so funny. I don't think they would do that for me, even if Brownie did act like that. They would probably like, Mom, the dog did this, you need to clean it. You know, I think it's because I'm the mom and they just expect me to take care of everything. I mean, I'm kind of surprised they didn't call me and have me come in and clean it up for me. Like, they didn't expect me to come and clean it. Because I take care of everything all the time. Or, like, what do we do? You know? I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. And this is going to be a long video. I should have probably done some of this off camera. But I feel like it's been so long since I've done a video that I missed you guys. I mean, I did lives and everything, but I guess I just missed filming. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. And I really enjoy these movie inspired looks. Maybe it's because since I'm such a theater movie dork that I'm like really into it. I know I ask this every time. Do you guys have any movie request of any movies that you guys want to see? Any movie looks that you guys want to see? Me do. Because I think that would be fun if you guys had any ideas too. And then there's going to be some that I will do on lives too. Once I get done with the decades with Jamie and Crystal, then I will do lives on some of the icons too, because I thought that was really fun, and I really liked that too. So I'll go back to doing that too. But yeah, let me know. I like to hear your guys' thoughts. And they, of course, and the foundation is the hydrating one, because I have dry skin. And so this is also the Conceal and Hydrate concealer. Just because I have dry skin, if I did mattifying, oh my gosh, that would just be so bad. It would just break apart on me. It would not look good. Okay, I am going to finish blending this in, set it off camera, and then I'm going to zoom in and I'll be back with a closer up, and then I'll get my eyes started on camera. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and I'm going to use my Morphe Maddie Ziegler, the Imagination palette. At first I was going to be like, oh, I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill. And then I was like, wait a minute, let me check to see what other palette. And then I was like, ooh, I can use this one. And so I'm so excited. I remembered this one had this brown color. So, yay. I'm super excited. Anyways, setting aside some brushes. Okay, I am taking Butterfly Fantasy, this color right here, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Okay, now I'm going to take Maddie Girl, this for the transition shade. I can't believe that today is February. I am so ready for spring though. I'm so tired of the cold. I think after the holidays though, I'm always ready for spring. I'm like, okay, winter's over, bring on spring. I mean, is anybody else like that? I mean, I like the season changes though. Like, I like the difference, but then I'm always like ready for it to be over and okay, spring, come on. So, come on, spring. And I definitely don't want it to snow again. I do not like shoveling snow. That was not a good time. Of course, I live in Kansas and the weather is ever, it's crazy. It changes. One time we had snow like on Cinco de Mayo. I'm not even joking. It's crazy. The weirdest. So weird. I'm better not. I'm just kind of building, you know. That transition shade up. Okay, so now I'm going to go M3 in the shade of right here. You know me, we'll put 6 shades on my lid to build up a look and to blend. And if you notice where my hand is, like when I hold my brush, and that makes all the difference in blending, is how you hold your brush and the position of your hand. So like when you start out blending, it's like right at the end, and then you kind of like move closer the more punch you want your color to be. So like the lighter you want it, like the transition shade, the further away, and like when you're wanting it to be closer, you move your hand in. Just a little tip, you know, little hot tip there, in case you wanted one. I can't wink. Fun fact, I've never been able to wink. Ever. I don't know. I can't. So, I'm a total dork. But I feel like you guys know that. I feel like that's a known fact. I'm a dork. Kind of nerdy, kind of dorky when it comes to movies. Stuff like that. And then just going over the edges. This palette is so good. This is really a good collab. I think that's my favorite palettes from Morphe, is the collabs that they do. Okay, now I'm going to go into Latte. This one right here. I feel like those are the best ones. I mean, some other Morphe palettes are really good, but I just really enjoy their collabs the most. Like Nikita, the Jaclyn Hills. I don't have the James Charles, which is surprising. It's so surprising that I don't have that one. I mean, here it's a wonderful palette. And the shades are beautiful. Now, I bought the mini for my dear friend Jessica for Christmas last year, and she loves it. I actually had her on here for Halloween for a live. Who's the one that did it? Which, look. We work together. Anyways, so now I'm gonna go in with Kenny. This shade right here. It has like a cute little heart on it. It's kind of gives it a little warmth to it. Kind of like a terracotta brown, I think. You know, I might get into my Jaclyn Hill because I want some deeper browns. I still will get back into those Maddie, but I do want some deeper browns. Because that's the only browns in that palette. So now I'm going to go into this shade right here, and it is called, I have to look on the back, Chips. once again, I'm running out of space on my desk. Once I start getting all the palettes out. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's what I wanted. See, I was trying really hard not to go into Jaclyn Hill. I was trying, you guys. But I just needed deeper browns. I was trying. I made a solid attempt. It was a good effort on my part. Okay, now I'm going to go into a deeper brown, and it's called Soda Pop. I'm going to show it to you. This one right here, you can tell I like it. And I almost need a new palette. I love this. I think this is such like a nice neutral look. Like, you know, I think a lot of people are scared of like the bright colored look, and this would be just a nice neutral look if you were scared of doing a really bright colored look. I'm just going over edges to blend. Alright, now just checking over everything to make sure I like it before I go on to the next. Okay, so now this is the brown shade that this is what made me think of this palette, is this shade right here, and it is called ASAP. And I'm going to put that all over, like, my entire lid. right. Just gonna kind of blend. I'm gonna highlight. And I'm gonna, I will like smoke everything off camera, down like underblow and eyeliner and eyelashes off camera, and finish up my rest look off camera, because I feel like, you know, you've seen me do all that before. And I will come back and finish up my look and show you everything and to zoom so you can see the whole face. So I will be back so you can see the finished look. I'll see you in a few. Hey, so this finished look, I really love how it turned out. So for my highlight on my eyes, I used Angel, which I thought was really fitting considering that she calls him the angel of music, so that's the color, and I love that. I think that is really beautiful. I love the eyes. I think you could use this for like an everyday look. It's just really pretty. It was easy to do, even though I did use YouTube palettes, but it was just really simple. And the lip color, I used the Ish lip liner, this one, and then I used the Ish lip gloss, in which it's not really a tacky lip gloss, and then I've used the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip over it, the Burtman, all over it to kind of give it some gold iridescent over it, and I really liked how that turned out. I think that's just a really pretty combination, because her gloss just looked really, it's very nude and very glossy in the movie, and so I just really wanted to make it look really glossy and just give it a little extra, because you know me, I'm extra. Anyway, so this is my finished look for the inspired Phantom of the Opera, a Christine, and yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you think I did a good job? I want to know. Oh, and my earrings. You know, she didn't really have earrings, but I did a feather because, you know, angel music. You see where I'm going with this. Anyway, I have a purpose. Anyway, I will kind of zoom in so you can kind of see everything. What do you guys think? And then let me kind of, and here's my shirt kind of off the shoulders, because all her shirts were kind of dresses, not shirts, was kind of off the shoulders. Chronic corset, I didn't have that, so I did the best I could. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'd really appreciate that. And hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. And also, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I appreciate that so much. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.